Hello. Today I was thinking about how developed people need to be in order to go to the moon, because today was the launch of the astronauts going to the other side of the moon and back. I imagined humanity's evolution, and it made me think about my own evolution. I used to think growing and developing and becoming a different person to who I started off with was hard. When I look back at what I can do now and what I thought I couldn't do then, I realized how growth can be easy if we just let it. And this performance, visualization, is all about reminding us how to allow growth and development and learning to be easy. So let's settle into the visualization. Take a moment to settle your body. Let your breath lengthen. Let your shoulders soften. Let your chest rise and fall gently, as if supported from beneath. You're arriving into a space where growth doesn't require strain, only awareness. Let your breath deepen slightly. Feel the quiet expansion that happens when you stop pushing and instead start allowing. Now, imagine yourself standing in a calm, open landscape, a place where nature grows without urgency, a place where trees stretch upward year after year, decade after decade, millennia after millennia, not forcing, not rushing, simply responding to the conditions around them. Let your breath mirror that rhythm, steady, unhurried, alive. As you stand or sit here, bring to mind the idea of growth, especially growth while leading others. This is not the growth you encourage others, but the growth you allow in yourself. People that are senior in business often forget this part. After years of striving, learning and proving, it's easy to feel as though you've arrived, as though growth is for the earlier stages of the career. But in learning from nature, nature tells us a different story. Trees grow for hundreds, sometimes thousands of years. Not dramatically, not visibly, but consistently. Let your breath soften around that truth. Imagine yourself walking slowly through this landscape, each step steady, each breath spacious, each moment an invitation to expand without effort. As you walk, bring to mind the phrase, "What got you here won't get you there." This is a quote from Herminia Ibarra, and when she says what got you here won't get you there, is a reminder, not a criticism. It's an opening, a gentle nudge toward the next version of yourself. Let your breath deepen. Now, imagine a moment in your leadership where complexity has increased, where paradox, uncertainty, or competing demands have stretched you, not in a painful way, but in a way that signals the need for new growth. It could be new skills, new competencies, collective capabilities in yourself. Feel the space around that moment. Feel the possibilities inside it. Growth at senior levels is rarely about skill alone. It's often more about mindset, identity, perspective, the willingness to evolve even when you're already accomplished. Let your breath widen. Now, imagine someone walking beside you, a coach, a mentor, an accountability partner. It's someone who helps you see the blind spot you'd rather avoid. Someone who holds you gently but firmly to the growth you say that you want. Feel the steadiness of that support. Feel how the growth becomes easier when it's shared. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to strain. You don't have to force yourself into the next stage. You simply need to stay open. Let your breath lengthen on the exhale. Now, imagine yourself pausing beneath a tall, steady tree. A tree that has grown slowly, consistently, without drama that we can see. A tree that reminds you that growth is not a performance, it's a practice. Feel the quiet encouragement in that image. Feel the ease. Feel the spaciousness. Take one more slow breath. Let the exhale be long. Let your body settle into the truth that growth is not a burden. It's a natural continuation. When you're ready, imagine yourself returning to your day, carrying this gentle, grounded commitment to your own evolution. My closing remarks connect with what I said earlier about how humans have evolved to take us to building skills and capabilities that take us beyond Earth's orbit to the moon. Humans have evolved, and it helps us to realize that when we stop forcing growth, we finally make room for growth to unfold. It's natural for us, humans, to grow. And the micro leadership lesson that was woven into our session today is about growth at senior levels. Is not about striving. Instead, it's about staying open. Leaders often encourage growth in others, whether it's direct reports, while quietly assuming they've reached their own peak. Growth continues at every stage, especially in complexity and to deal with the paradoxes we face in organizational life. This visualization reminds leaders that mindset work, accountability, partnerships, and gentle self-expansion are essential. Growth becomes easier when it's shared, supported, and approached without strain.